Today, we are diving into 5 super practical AI productivity systems, and they're all designed to do one thing: help you completely eliminate burnout by working smarter, not harder.
So let me ask you, does this sound familiar? Your calendar is absolutely jammed. Your to-do list is a mile long. But when you get to the end of the day, you just feel like you haven't really accomplished anything important. It's this awful cycle of being in motion, but making zero progress. And honestly, it's a fast track straight to exhaustion.
Okay, let's really get into this because that feeling, it's not a personal failure. It's basically a modern work epidemic. The real question is, what's actually causing this collective burnout we're all feeling? This right here gets to the absolute heart of the problem. Look, we're not burnt out because we're lazy. It's because the systems we're forced to work in are just broken. We are drowning in this endless sea of tasks. We've been sold this lie that multitasking is efficient, when in reality, it just shatters our focus. And most importantly, most of us are just running on willpower, with no real systems in place to manage the chaos. But this is where everything changes. See, the solution isn't just another productivity app or some simple time management hack. It's a fundamental shift in how we approach our work, and it's powered by AI. I want you to let that sink in for a second. It is not about doing more work. It's about having a better operating system for your entire professional life. Your energy and your time are finite resources, right? But a really well-designed system, that can create incredible leverage, making every ounce of effort go so much further.
So what even is an AI productivity system? Well, it's not about asking ChatGPT a random question here and there. It's a structured process where AI becomes your co-pilot. It automates all the boring, repetitive work, helps you make much clearer decisions, and can even help manage your energy. The key thing to remember is this is all about creating a deliberate, intelligent workflow for yourself.
Okay, let's get practical. How do we actually start automating the daily grind that just drains our energy? We're going to start with 2 core systems that tackle your planning and your execution. First up, the AI Daily Planning System. This system is built to destroy that feeling of morning overwhelm. You know, when you sit down at your desk and you have no idea where to even start. It just replaces all that guesswork with a clear, optimized roadmap for your day. So here's how it works in 3 really simple steps. First, you just tell a tool like Notion AI or ChatGPT what your main goals are for the day. And right there, that's a huge psychological win. You're immediately offloading all that draining decision-making. Then the AI instantly analyzes those goals and spits out a prioritized, time-blocked schedule. And just like that, you're left with a clear plan, so you can focus all your energy on doing the work, not figuring out what to do. All right, so you've got a plan. Now you have to actually do the stuff on the plan. This brings us to the next system, the AI Task Execution System. Think of this as your personal assistant, helping you get the work done way faster and with a lot less friction. This system totally transforms your role from a creator into an editor. Instead of staring at a blank screen, you just assign the task, drafting a report, writing some code, to your AI. It generates a first version for you in seconds. Then your job is just to refine it, to perfect it. And you can even use tools like Zapier to connect these steps, creating this beautiful, seamless flow from one task to the next. So those first 2 systems were all about automating our actions. Now let's talk about automating our thinking. These next systems are all designed to cut down on the cognitive load and the decision fatigue that are really at the core of burnout. Okay, here are 3 more really powerful systems, and they're all about giving you back your mental space. First, you've got the AI Content Automation System. This is your secret weapon against creative block. Instead of that blank page paralysis, you can use a tool like ChatGPT to brainstorm ideas, create outlines, or even write first drafts. It just gets you over that first hurdle. Next, the AI Decision-Making System. We all know how draining decision fatigue is. With something like Notion AI, you can just lay out your options, feed it your criteria, and the AI will analyze everything and give you a clear, data-driven recommendation. It's like having a strategic advisor on call 24/7. And finally, the AI Recovery and Focus System. This is all about protecting your energy. AI-powered apps can learn your work rhythms and tell you when it's time to take a break. They can even build a digital fortress around you, blocking distractions so you can get into that deep focus zone. Each of these systems is a game changer for reclaiming your headspace. So, after all this, what's the big picture? What does it all lead to? Well, by putting these systems into practice, you're not just getting more done. You're fundamentally changing your entire relationship with your work. And
This is the real payoff. The end result isn't just a clean inbox or a checked off to-do list. It's that feeling of calm. It's the clarity you get when you know your priorities are actually being handled. It's about taking back control over your time, your focus, and ultimately, your well-being.
So we want to leave you with this one question. When you automate the noise and you get rid of all the friction, you don't just avoid burnout, you create space. Space for creativity, for strategy, for rest. So the real question is, what are you going to build with all the time you get back?